Good afternoon. All right, so I'm on a field trip. I should be coming partway through the day to come back and make sure that we're getting things done in class. Today, we're not going to work on the projects. We are just going to be working on notes. So we're going to go back to those ecosystem and climate notes that we have on page 48, finish those up. That is a YouTube link, so to the sub. Just find the next YouTube link in that playlist that lists for environmental science, and go ahead and play that. Then there is another page that's on my bench. It actually needs to be cut in half. I'm sorry. It is notes on biodiversity. And so that one's queued up. It will go on page 49. So if we get to that point where they need a little bit more in the class, that's the next thing on the list is notes on biodiversity. And so that presentation is also linked in YouTube. And then the other thing they can do, you guys can glue in your targets pages, and that's also on that front bench. There's two sets of targets that say 2.2. They're like legal size pages. Those would go on pages 51 or 50 and 51, and my students know how to put those into place. So you got lots of little things that can be done today, but really we're looking at finishing up those notes and doing the biodiversity notes. So with the notes, when you are done listening to the lecture, your job is to put questions and then to write summaries at the bottom of each of those 3 pages of notes. And so you're going to go back through, highlight important information, create study questions that can be answered by looking at the information within the text, just like we did with annotating, but we're going to do that with our notes instead this time. And then you're going to write a summary at the bottom of each page, like what's being covered in that information, what's the most important. Don't say it's about this, about climate. Be specific, like it is about climate being the average overall weather conditions, vegetation, all the things that we talked about in the actual presentation. So your daily question today: what causes the currents in the ocean and the global wind patterns? We talked about it I talked about it, and we asked some questions and really talked about this concept in the lecture yesterday. So you should be able to come up with that one. Make sure you get that written down on your daily agenda, which should be on page 47, and be awesome. I did tell the sub that you guys like stickers, so be in your seats, Chromebooks on, taking a look at the notes. Don't touch each other. Just be a good freshman. Be awesome. And to my sub, give them stickers if they deserve it, but not if they don't. So I'll see you guys soon.